I'm meteorologist Lindsay Riley. Temperatures will begin to drop on Thursday. Humidity will rise and we'll have some showers on the radar, mostly for northern Arizona on Thursday, but it's going to spread to the lower deserts for Friday and the weekend. Mid-90s expected for the next 2 days, and then when the rain gets heavier, we're dropping down into the mid-80s from Saturday all the way through the middle of next week. Lots of clouds in the forecast for Thursday. Best rain chances will be across the northern half of the state, from Lake Havasu and Kingman up through Page and the Navajo Nation and down through the Rim Country. It's possible we have a couple isolated showers over the lower deserts, but we'll have a lot more dry time than wet around the Phoenix area. Here's the hour by hour through the weekend with these several rounds of very heavy rainfall that's expected. By Thursday afternoon, you can see the coverage of the showers mostly across the northern half of the state. The rain will get heavier by the time we get to Friday. This is 4 a.m. on Friday, and you can see all that heavy rain up in northern Arizona by Friday afternoon. That's going to be spreading down into the lower deserts. And then as we get into Friday night, from Flagstaff and the Navajo Nation all the way down to Phoenix, heavy rain expected through Saturday morning. This is 9 a.m. on Saturday. Then for Saturday afternoon, it's widespread all across the state again. And by Sunday morning, that axis of precipitation goes from Phoenix into southeastern Arizona. And by Sunday afternoon, we'll start to dry things out a bit here in the valley, but it's still going to rain pretty heavily through Sunday morning. In terms of rain amounts, these are looking pretty heavy. Areas in blue, that's up to 1.5 inches of rain. Purple is up to 2.5 inches, and red is up to 4. You can start to see models beginning to trend a little bit wetter for the valley. There's a lot of areas in the valley in that purple color, and some of the outskirts closer to the superstitions that are even in red. So the heavy rain is not just confined to the high country. The lower deserts will also be seeing some of it. Our biggest threat being flooding heading into the weekend. We already have flood watches posted for all of northern western Arizona as well as the lower deserts. Up in the high country, temperatures are going to be falling. We're talking 60s in Flag for Thursday and Friday, down to the 50s with heavy rain by Saturday, and much of the same for the rest of the high country, even the Red Rocks, Sedona area, dropping off into the 60s by the weekend. Our weather impact forecast, 7-day here in the valley. Weather impact alert days starting Friday evening and continuing through Sunday. The heaviest rain will fall in that time frame. We'll have waves of heavy rain, the possibility of flooding through the weekend, and we'll even see daily storm chances continue into early next week on Monday and Tuesday.